All right. Greetings and salutations. Charlton66 here. This is my first ever video. Been on YouTube for a while, although not posting videos, enjoying videos of many of the comic book community YouTubers out there. I could mention a bunch, and I'm sure more videos that I make, more I'll mention and give shout outs to all those who are out there that's helped me decide to make a video. But the one person that I got to mention is Howard Mouse. Tim, thank you for all your videos and encouraging me to sit down and make a video at some point. So here we are making this video, and hopefully it works out well or turns out well. Um, I've been watching the comic book community for a while, like I said, enjoying everyone's videos. And I always sit back and watch them and like, wow, some of the collections people have, some of the books people have, very impressive. Been collecting for a long time, for 40 years now, and I'm just never fails to impress some of the stuff you guys have. So um, it seems like everyone likes to show off or show some of their comics, talk about some of their favorite issues and whatnot. So I guess there's no better way to start off my first video other than talking about one of the last conventions, big conventions that I went to was in Indianapolis Comic Con. That's my home city. Don't live there, live further away from there, but had to go there because Bob Layton, one of my favorite creators, bar none. That's still alive, I should say. You know, uh, Jack Kirby being my number one guy, but Bob Layton, he's one of the first creators I met back in 1980, 81 time frame. I was impressed with him. Always his artwork. I'm an Iron Man guy, so everyone knows he's known for that. But when I met him, I didn't want an Iron Man drawing. I already have two of them. One's on the wall right there, though it's just a pencil. So where is it at? There we go, right there. Even though it's in pencil, got that back in like 1980, 81 time frame, and he's always drawing Iron Man. So I went there to the show. We drove all night, my wife and I, just to get to the show because I had to meet Bob Layton again. And like I said, I met him back in 80, 81. Then met him again in the 90s with all the Valiant stuff going on. And it was more of a rock star mindset with that whole Valiant crew. So it was hard to really talk to him and engage him in conversation because when you're in a line with 300, 400 people, literally it was like that. When I met him in 93 for the second time, they gave you these tickets to meet him or to meet the Valiant crew that was on tour, getting ready to do, I think it wasn't Unity, it might have been Chaos Effect. I think they're getting ready to do Chaos Effect crossover. So, well, the big storyline with Chaos Effect, and they're doing a big tour. So you had to get these tickets, wait in line, find your number, wait in line, and I think that they're up to 300. So anyway, could meet him then, really talk to him and engage him at that point. So onward to this time frame, was able to drive home. We drove all night to meet Bob Layton. Worked out perfect. We drove in, literally, the convention started, drove in, got the ticket, no line, went right there, was the first one to meet Bob Layton. And of course, my commission I requested from Bob Layton was this right here is Donovan Flint from my beloved Star Hunter series. Right there, I think he did a tremendous job on that right there, and he was happy to do it. When I told him that it was Donovan Flint, he's like, "Wow, really?" I guess too many Iron Man he's been drawing, but he's very happy to do it. He was happy enough to put it on his Facebook with me holding it there on his Facebook page. So I was actually on Bob Layton's Facebook page for a little bit, which was kind of cool. And so I had him sign some comics, Hercules. I could have brought hundreds of comics, but I only brought like maybe 20. Most of it was some Charlton stuff, which I'm a big Charlton guy. So a lot of the Charltons that he did, um, with CPL and all that kind of stuff. I had him sign some of that stuff, and Hercules, some fanzines, that kind of thing. So it was a pretty good show. To meet Bob Layton was great. To be able to talk to him for a little bit and have him sign some stuff and engage in conversation was just phenomenal. Um, he's got a great personality, and anytime I try to get to meet up with him, and I know his commissions are not really pricey all that much, but might be out of someone's budget, but it's worth saving up for it and getting a cool commission from Bob. So some of the comics I picked up there while I was at the show was Marvel Spotlight 32. Spider. Everyone knows the first appearance of Spider Woman there. It's a beautiful copy. The only thing is there's a little bit of tear up here. I know some people like talking about how beautiful the books are, than talking about a little flaw that's in the book. But pretty happy to have that. Also, this is an upgrade for me. Showcase 55 for Silver Age Solomon Grundy and Alan Scott. Green Lantern. I think it's his second, or it's his first Silver Age solo appearance. But it was an upgrade for me, believe it or not. And this is from the collection of Stuart Sagar, who's a comic artist. I guess I was talking to his wife, and there were some of the books there. They're saving up to get a house, so I didn't talk him down on the price or anything. I think I paid $40 for it, which I think was a fair price. So I got that. Iron Fist 15, which is a very beautiful copy. It's another upgrade for me right there. So that was pretty nice to pick up. I think I only paid $20 for it. Another one, Micronauts. Love the series. Of course, first appearance of Captain Universe. Another beautiful copy. Another little upgrade. I think this was only $10 as well. It wasn't that much. So that's pretty nice. And I missed out. I never was able to get all the Men in Black series when they first came out because they're such a limited run. And of course, the movie made the prices 10 years ago ridiculous to get, but I was able to get all 3 issues. Now, I think I paid like $30 a piece for them, but they're in beautiful shape. Number 3, these are really nice shape. 2, and here's 1. I think it was $90 for all 3. So I thought that was pretty good. I think it's roughly around guide price. Again, I don't mind paying guide price if it's something I'm looking for, and it's something that that is hard to come by, particularly in a higher grade. I know there's some YouTubers out there who talk about finding some comics out there for pennies in relative terms, but I don't mind paying guide price for certain books. These are like $5 a piece. Tales of Suspense 76. First Backtrack cover appearance, his second appearance. Trying to finish off my Tales of Suspense run for Iron Man. Number 80. Classic Red Skull cover. Great stuff. I finally picked up Tales of Suspense 39 about a year or so ago. One of my holy grails. Have that in my collection, so everything else is downhill from that point. Big fan of obscure characters, second tier, third tier, fourth tier characters. Most of my collection, a lot of it consists of, those type of characters. And one of my favorite characters is the Shroud. And I was able to find his first appearance in Supervillain Team Up 5. First appearance of the Shroud, even though they really don't go into his detail as they did in the Marvel comic magazines. But very happy to get that. I paid only like $5 to get that. So I was pretty happy to have that. I like the Shroud. It's a cool character. Like I said, he's been more elaborated on his backstory and his history in some of the Marvel magazines, Marvel Preview, and Rampaging Hulk, I believe, was some of the stuff that they went more detail with the Shroud. Very cool character. And recently he appeared in Daredevil, which was pretty cool. So that was pretty nice. Got those Amazing Heroes number 97 with the Watchmen. This was only for $10. Couldn't pass that one up. And along with that, with the Amazing Heroes 16. I had several copies of this, so it's not as elusive as some people think. I only wanted $10 for this as well. Um, some other people were there interested in him, so I didn't buy the other two copies. But he had several copies there of that issue. So they're out there. You just gotta look for them, and don't pay the astronomical prices some people are asking for them, because like I said, you go to the right show, they're out there. Um, yeah, this is my first video, like I said. Um, so this is kind of a short one to see how things work out, and I'll be posting it here. Hopefully, look at it, see how I feel about it, and post it and see what you guys think. Let me know. Put anything in the comments that I can improve upon. Again, this is through my phone. Don't have the equipment some of you guys have to make really good videos or editing really well, but it is what it is. Fly by the seat of my pants, I guess. All right, take care, and thanks for watching.